Share my screen. Okay, no worries. I'm recording today's session, so whenever they want to join, so they can watch the recording as well. No worries. Okay, they
Yeah.
might stuck in some work, so that's why they didn't join. Uh, as we discussed on the previous sessions, that how we can use the trick that we can run multiple test cases and we can utilize those files which we have already created. How we can utilize those files. For that, uh, on the previous session, we reached till which position? Let's check it. I will check it mobile and accessories. We did hoverization on mobile and accessories. The thing was that it didn't click on that Samsung. But as of now, let's run the code and see that what's the problem, and let's find it out. Let me click on this. It will start the scenario. Okay, this started. It will click on electronics. Once it clicks on electronics, so it will hover on mobile and accessories. And now it should click on that Samsung button. The reason that it is not clicking, let's find it out. Okay. It says if I go to cancel and if I stretch it out, you can see that in here it says no such element unable to locate me to link text selector Samsung. It says that they can't locate that. Why? Let's see. Most of the time it happens or it occurs due to the time duration which passes. So for that, what we will use, I will go to buying electronic.java, and in here I will set what? I will set a thread.sleep function inside which menu, because we want that before clicking on Samsung. So inside the he click on Samsung function, let's put this thread dot sleep 3000 millisecond. That throws. Let's put this. So I will run it again. Let's close this. And I'll run it again. And let's see what happened. The moment it clicks on electronic, it will hover on mobile and accessories. And now it get clicked. It seems that why before it was not clicking, because the browser execution time out occurred in here, because the moment it happens due to my internet connectivity. If my internet connectivity is weak, so it will not reach to that position. That's why they lost the ID. Selenium lost the ID. For that reason, I use thread.sleep so that I can catch it. At least it can keep the browser in a waiting mode. Once they hit that ID, which I clicked on Samsung, now the Samsung data is loaded in front of me and I can see it. Now, after that, what I should do is that I will click on this first card. For clicking this first card, let's see, let me hover. Okay, let's close this. I'll close this. I'll go to the normal browser. I'll click on random Amazon. Let's click on electronics. Let's hover on this mouse and mobile and accessories. Let's click on Samsung. And once we click on Samsung, let's select the first card. I will right click on this inspect. Once I do the inspect, let's activate the verization and let's pick up the whole card. Yeah, definitely I need this card. Now in here, guys, I would do what? Because the moment which I select the first card, I need to use what? I need to use the X path for that, for selecting that section. Okay, for that, what I need to do is that let me go to this section and let me open the notepad. Now, what we need to do is that let me copy that specific section value of that, and let's go back to where? Let's go back to the Eclipse. And in here, I told you that we have already created for that an X path. And then that will be where? Let's find it out. Because it's a new page, so it might be somewhere in Amazon landing page, mobile and accessories. Let's click on all brand. Yeah, it's inside the all brands. We have the XPath. So for that, what we need to do is that let's do what? Let's click. Let's first of all, I will do what? I will paste that value. I'll double click and let's copy this value. Copy the 6 path value and let me go to browser. Once I go to browser, and here I will press Ctrl plus F and I will paste whatever I have copied. Okay, it didn't show up anything in here. For that, what I need to do is that let me cross check. Okay, it is related to this link. Okay, let me check. SG. It is S product. Okay, we don't need that. The whole thing is in here. So if I scroll, it will select that thing. Okay. The whole card is clickable. Let's do it. Now I commented this section. Let's first give a try because I already copied that value. Let's first give a try with this already created file. I will save this. I will copy that. Click on guard. And I will come to electronic things method. Now I'll erase that part. I will create the object of all brands, all equal to new. Paste that, add semicolon, and from here you need to pass a driver. And from here, what I need to do is that hover on this section and let's import it. Now after that, with the function of the object of all dot, click on card. Let's see that all brand we have click on card menu. Yeah, definitely we have click on card. Now let me run it again. I'll run it. Let's see. It clicks on electronic. It will hover on mobile and accessories. And now it will click on Samsung. Yeah, it clicked. Now let's see whether it's clicking on first link, first card or not. Okay. Now it is not clicking on that first card. For that, what I need to do, let's see first the console. What console says? Is there any particular error at console? Let's cross it. Unable to locate the X path of this. Okay. They can't locate that X path. Okay, for that what I need to do, let's go to all brand back And let's create the formula of an XPath. Okay, for that I will use /div square bracket contains, let's open bracket @ class and comma. After that, what I need to do is that let's pass the value, whatever value you have copied, contains class comma. Now let me copy this value. Let's paste here. Let's copy this thing. Control C. Let's go back to my browser and I will paste it right in here. Okay, now on the right hand side of this finder, you can see it's 1 of 28. For that, what I need to do is that I will open a bracket and I will put 1. Okay, I will put 2. No, 2 is not working. Okay, it says 1 of 4. I will put 3. It says 1 of 4 again. If I put 5, it will not show anything in here if I put 1 of 1. Now for that, what should I do is that let's activate again the overrization and let's over on this spot. Now let me take this value again and let's paste it in this section. Okay, it says again 1 of 20. For that, I will put round bracket in here. Now it says 1 of 1. Okay, it says 1 of 1, but it selects the which one. If I activate the overrization, let me activate it. If I go in here, so definitely that would be not a particular section. Okay, let's activate it again. Okay. Now it says that this thing is equivalent to this. Now let me copy the class value of this. And let's go to where? Our notepad and let me paste the value in here. And let's cross check it that whether it's working or not. Okay, I will do what? I will copy all of that thing and I will come back here. I will paste it right in here. Now you can see that definitely it selects the thing which I need. Now on the right hand side, it says 1 of 12. For selecting 1 of 1, I will put 1 in here. It doesn't work like this. So for that, we need to put bracket at the end and 1 bracket at the starting of this thing. The moment I put bracket, you can see that now everything is working fine. Now I will say Control A, Control C, and I will go to this section. I will use what? @ find by. Now in here, what we need to do? XPath equal to. Now paste whatever value you have copied. Now below that, need to write down private web element, and again first card. Now let's copy this function and change it to Samsung card. And let's say whatever name we have given in here, I give first card, so I'll copy this and I will replace it with this section. Now what we need to do, let's go back to buying electronics. And here, the moment I created the object, now click on Samsung card. Next, what I will do is that I will run this thing again. Let's run it. Let's wait and see what happened. It clicks on electronic. It clicks on, it will hover on mobile and accessories. It will click on Samsung. It will click on first card of the Samsung. You see that. If you see in first card of the Samsung, you can see it's M40 5G. And in here, you can see on next tab, you can see it's M14 5G again. Now, the next thing which is remaining for you is that switching the focus of a tab in this particular page. For that, what you need to do is that you have already written the code in here. Just go there and copy what? Copy the code. This is the code for switching the focus of the tab. Copy it and paste it in buying electronics. Now in function of focus, switch the focus, paste it. That's all. The focus is shifted. Now we need to do what? We need to, we missed with the one function which we didn't create it. That will be, he focused the focuses. Next is that we need to, he click on buy now button. Yeah, the function is here. But why we are missing with the method? Why didn't create that method by now? When we run this, okay, let's do one thing. The method is not here present. Let's copy it from here, clicking on buy now button. Let's click on buy now. Let's copy this and paste it in here. Because we don't have buy now, I will copy from there and paste it. Let's close this first. Now what I will do is that the moment, let's see, file, I will open file of buy now. The code for buy now button is same for all the pages, but let's check it whether it's working on this page or not. We just copy the function and paste it in here. Now what I will do, is that I will save this and I will run it again. Let's see. What happened? Let's see. 0 steps, it says. Okay, we are completely missing with one file. And that is I am Ember in Java. Okay, let's wait. Let's do one thing in here. Let me copy and comment this section. See whether it's running or not. Yeah, it's running, but wait a moment. Yeah, it will over on mobile and accessories. It will click on first card. Now the focus of the browser is shifted to next page. Now the only thing which is remaining for us is that we need to do what? It should click on this buy now button, but unfortunately, the function for this thing is not created. I don't know the reason that why it's not created, but let's see. What it says, cannot invoke search text find element because the search context is null. Okay, one failed, one skipped, six passed. Now, then the verify that user is on sign in. This method is right in here, but the thing is that he click on buy now button. We don't have that function. Whether we miss it or I don't know what happened. We didn't copy that, and this might happen like this. But no worries, we will do it. The rest of the concept is same, guys. The aim of today's class and these class was for the sake of your understanding that whenever if we have two test cases, three test cases, five test cases in a cucumber, how we can handle that. The handling of the all test cases same. Whether now if I give you 20 test cases in cucumber, you can utilize those file many times. You don't need to recreate new files. With the utilization of those files, you can do a big project in Cucumber. Now that was all from my end, and we have seen the tricks of that. And as of now, you understand it. Don't worry about this. Once you create a new project and you do this from the beginning because you have the recording, so you will never face, which I guess at that day I missed to copy that thing, and now which is already remaining from my side, that's why it's not. But no worries at all, this is not a big issue. You can do it from your side, and now you understand that how it all works. That's all for the Cucumber, guys, that we have seen. We are remaining with the Postman API testing. Yeah, we will see the Jenkins theory part, and we will see the how we can use AI chat GPT with our this QA bootcamp, how it can help us in our day-to-day life. Now, is there any question? Yesterday, I guess we have a lots of screen problem. Let me stop the recording.